The cleaning activities would give me a chance to meet my neighbors, so I planned to join in on those if at all possible. But it didn't seem like this would make me much busier as long as I didn't open a stall. Maybe Elliot thought I was going to do something more, but I didn't know what. This festival was a while off in any case, so it was just something to keep in mind for the time being. I also wanted to make sure this was common knowledge around the store. If anyone had any ideas for what we would do with the stall, maybe it would be nice to get together and do something as a group. For now, I decided to write back to Elia saying that I would be fine. I thought about sending a gift to commemorate her moving to the capital as well, even if it was just to temporarily stay in the dorms, but I wasn't sure what to give her. It couldn't be anything that could start a fire, anything that took up much space, or anything that could damage her room in setting up. Shoes would have been a bad gift in Japan, but here they apparently symbolized taking a new step towards something, which would be fine. But I didn't know her shoe size or what style she was into, so I passed on that. Moving could be expensive, so cash or some sort of gift card or something could be good, except that she was from a rich family and likely didn't have any issues in that department. It seemed like the safest choice would be something disposable that it couldn't hurt to have. I decided that after this business with the festival was taken care of, I would rack my brains over how best to celebrate her move. I went to the guild early the next day. "Hello, Piana. Here are 50 bunches of lactone grass, as the job demanded." "Let's see here," Piana said and started to count. 4, 5. Yes, exactly 50. Lactone grass's effects were weak, but applicable to a wide range of symptoms. It was mainly used to treat colds. It grew just about everywhere but the harshest environments, so it was easy to come by, but also worth only 1 suit per 10 bunches. Piana gave me 5 suit for the grass, which I figured I would spend on some candy or something. "Oh, may I ask something?" Piana said. "What?" "Do you know a lot about medicinal herbs?" "My grandmother taught me a lot of general information about them. Why do you ask?" "It looks like you picked this grass very carefully, so I had a feeling you did. Would you be able to identify some Terra grass for us?" Terra grass was good for nerve pain, and much like lactone grass, it could be found anywhere. But Terra grass had a poisonous variant called Tura grass that grew in all the same places. They looked almost exactly alike, so they were often mistaken for each other. I could tell them apart, though. In fact, I had some on hand. I've actually got Terra grass that I picked for personal use in the Southern Plains. "Really? If you give us 5 bunches, that's another job completed," Piana said. I set 5 bunches of Terra grass on the counter for her to appraise with magic. "Yes, that's all Terra grass. Are you sure we can take this? If you need it for yourself, you don't have to hand it over." "It's fine. I don't need it for anything urgent." "I see. Then here's 70 suit for your reward." I received 14 suit per bunch, a fairly high reward. I left the guild feeling like I really earned something, and returned home while it was still bright out. In a part of the mine I didn't normally use, I prepared to make a gift to celebrate Elia's move. The plan was to make soap. Consumable goods were a safe choice for a gift, and this would have some practical use. Soap was in common use in this country, so I didn't think there would be anything conspicuous about it. But simply buying some soap to send to her would have been boring, and considering her wealth, she was probably used to receiving gifts that were simply expensive. So rather than that, I decided to send something that I made myself. Making soap was pretty standard for light novel protagonists who reincarnated in another world. They would do things like collecting animal fat and ash, then boiling that to make the soap. But I wasn't going to go through all that effort. I had all the ingredients I needed. Oil, salt, and water that I purified with alchemy, among assorted other items. Soap made of ash and animal fat had been around for ages on Earth, but in recent times, An easier method using caustic soda became...
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.